we'll just have to see if many more turn up.
Palestine.
Oh, is it back again? Oh, don't wonder where it went to. Must have been had a walk.
Hello, Mel. Well. Something. They're doing something out here. They're doing something out here.
Five, six, seven, eight.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
Israel is a
Terrorist state.
free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
Stop the genocide.
Stop the genocide.
End apartheid.
End apartheid.
Decolonize.
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 Donald Trump, you will fail. Palestine is not for sale. Donald Trump, you will fail.
Palestine is not for sale.
Donald Trump, you will fail.
Palestine is not for sale.
Donald Trump, you will fail.
Palestine is not for sale.
Free
Palestine.
free
Palestine.
free
Palestine.
free
Palestine.
from the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
From the belly of the beast.
And off the Middle East.
From the belly of the beast.
And off the Middle East.
From the belly of the beast.
And off the Middle East.
From the belly of the beast.
And off the Middle East.
Alright, this is fairly new to me, so I'll just briefly explain obviously why we're here. Obviously, a lot of you will already know that, recently we saw Iran having strikes upon many of its facilities recently by Israel. Israel calling it preemptive strikes upon upon Israel, saying they're close to building a nuclear weapon, but I think they've been saying that for like 30 odd years. They're 1 year away, 2 years away, 3 years away. And then obviously we see the attacks back, in reply, defending themselves against Israel's attacks from Iran. We're seeing many military bases that were in Israel kind of set ablaze in response. And yet, despite this, these two countries fighting each other, we saw quite recently the US directly getting involved by also striking on Iran. And after that, we saw Donald Trump parading himself around saying, we now have a ceasefire that I myself have put forward, and how quick that ceasefire fall apart with Israel breaking it in mere seconds and attacking Iran once again. So we are out here today not just to say that Israel is a terror state enacting violence and repression across everyone in the Middle East, but also to show that there needs to be a strong anti-war movement here. We have been standing against the genocide in Gaza for 2 years, and now we're seeing a direct shift that takes Israel as not simply just a watchdog anymore, but as one who wants to open many regional wars on so many fronts in the Middle East. And we're seeing the same language echoed not just by the Israelis and the US government, but Keir Starmer himself. Said language that is eerily similar to the language used during the Iraq War. They have weapons of mass destruction. We need to go in there. We're there to liberate them. We saw what happened during the Iraq War. I feel like we need to move more quicker and mobilize earlier now more than ever to say that there should be no war in the Middle East. There needs to be no war against Iran, and the UK should end its complicity. We're doing a lot more now with their actions, and I think now with that, no, we don't do. We'll move on to speakers. First, we have Jack Thornton from, what's it called again? Freedom and Change. Sorry, my mind's out of class. I'm going to be speaking for a few minutes.
Thank you. I won't go over what Jawad just laid out fantastically, but what I will start with is the other reason why we're here today, which is the Labour government's decision to prescribe Palestine Action next week as a terrorist organisation, and under the Terror Act, people will then face 14 years in prison for expressing support or being a member of a group that has courageously resisted this government's complicity in a genocide for the last 2 years. It is a complete moral bankruptcy from this government to claim that direct action, protest against a regime that is currently supporting a genocide is akin to anything like terrorism or terrorist attacks. It is an attempt to demonise activists within our movement who are very much part of the movement for Palestine. And it is a move born out of fear from this government at the mass opposition that has taken place over the last 2 years, and that they know will come back onto the streets again and again as Israel continues to escalate not only its genocide in Palestine, but a wider war in the Middle East. It is a fearful reaction from this government, and this judgment can be resisted through protests like we saw the other day in central London. In the middle of the day, hundreds of people were able to come out and protest that judgment already, and this is not yet set in stone. The government are pursuing this prescription of Palestine Action, but it hasn't yet happened. So we have until next week to rally on the streets, to get into our workplaces, to issue statements of solidarity with Palestine Action, to make clear that it is not just the brave few that attack, that dismantle arms factories, that make their way onto military bases to dismantle planes that support this genocide. But every single one of us here supports Palestine Action, supports the actions that they take. And the best way to do that, I think, is taking part in mass blockades of arms factories, the likes of which PSC, the Palestine Solidarity Campaign, organised in recent weeks, hitting 3 arms factories and shutting them down for the day in mass protests. Both these things, mass militant action, can be combined with the action of the likes of Palestine Action to win real change in this country, and it should be supported, and every single one of us should continue to support the direct action that is taking place. But I want to talk about as well the fact that this is happening in the context of Britain and the British state saying not only do they support the Israeli state and they continue to supply arms, not only do they support the US's bombing of Iran, but they want this country to be a global capital for defence tech firms. They want to bring Palantir, a data harvesting military contractor, into relationships with our National Health Service. We want to give more contracts to defence technology firms here, more subsidies, more money, our taxpayer money being spent on weapons of destruction in this country. And that is really why they're attacking Palestine Action, because Pal Action were able to get into an RAF base, these bases that they spend billions of pounds maintaining, that they say are some of the most secure institutions in this country. Well, a couple of activists, one on an electric scooter, one on a bike, managed to get into the middle of that facility and damage planes on our turf. It's a huge humiliation to this government, who claim to be a leading military power, who use that prestige as a justification for all of the cuts to benefits that they are forcing through right now to keep fueling the arms industry with more money. And I'm here speaking on behalf of We Demand Change. And We Demand Change is an organisation that is bringing together all of these fronts for the liberation of Palestine, but also fighting back against the benefit cuts that are being levied against the poorest people in this society to pay for more profits for arms companies. It also stands against the repression of activists and groups like we're seeing being used against Palestine Action. It stands for the liberation of the LGBT community and the opposition to racism of any kind as well. All of these struggles are connected because this government will attack any single group that it thinks it can to be able to force through the cuts that it thinks are necessary for this economy. Well, in groups like We Demand Change, I think we can organise the fight back. We had a summit just last week of 200 activists all talking about the way that we can take the movement here forward in our local area and support all the fantastic activist groups that are here in Leeds and West Yorkshire. And our next meeting after the summit is tonight at 7 o'clock. We have a hybrid option as well, but please come and speak to me if you want to get involved. This has been going just for the last couple of months and keeps growing, keeps getting more organisations involved. I think now, more than ever, when the attacks are coming from every single direction at the moment, it is vital that all of us come together, organise together, learn the lessons of the groups like Palestine Action and the others that are represented here today in how we can fight back so that we're all stronger and united. Thank you.
We'll do a few more times before we move on to the next speaker. I've got a couple of minutes. They say warfare, we say welfare.
They say warfare, we say welfare.
They say warfare,
We say welfare.
they say warfare,
We say welfare.
they say warfare,
We say welfare.
they say warfare.
We say welfare.
Another one is, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and like that. But instead of like, so the 1, 2, 4, I'll say now. 1, 2, 3, 4, we don't want your bloody war. 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We don't want your bloody war.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Stop the killing, stop the hate.
A bit louder than that, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We don't want your bloody war.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Stop the killing, stop the hate.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We don't want your bloody war.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Stop the killing, stop the hate.
From the belly of the beast.
Hands off the Middle East.
From the belly of the beast.
Hands off the Middle East.
From the belly of the beast.
Hands off the Middle East.
From the belly of the beast.
Hands off the Middle East.
They say warfare.
We say warfare.
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 Next up, our speaker will be Sue Price from Stop the War Coalition.
My name is Susan actually, and yes, I'm representing Leeds and Wakefield Stop the War, but I'm also representing Wakefield Palestine Action. And one of the reasons I'm mentioning that is, in our area, we have KMP, we live in buildings, support Palestine, anti-trust, etc., etc. The other three are awful, but one is not, it's particularly dreadful. In other words, we have to misfortune in Wakefield District to have the Home Secretary, Yvette Cooper, as one of our MPs. I'd like to tell you though, I think she's very definitely at risk at the next general election. Wakefield Palestine Action and Stop the War have agreed to organise a demonstration outside our office this Friday. It's at 12 o'clock, which I recognise will be difficult for a lot of you, but we really appreciate it if people could come. I understand from people in her constituency that she usually comes to the office on a weekend. We can't guarantee that, obviously, but there is a good chance that she will be in the office, and even if she isn't, she will be aware that we are there. It's in Queen's Mill in Castleford. There's a direct bus from here to Castleford. There's also a direct train, and it's not Leeds, so parking's very cheap. So you've no excuses for not coming. Please come. Stop the War, as I'm sure you're all aware, started back at the time of the Iraq War. And everything Stop the War have done subsequently is to oppose all wars. Killing is wrong. Arms trade is wrong. All the money that is spent on arms could be spent on minor things like hospitals, like housing, like education, like all the things that every person in the world would actually like to have. 2 trillion a year is spent on arms every single year. 50% of that is by the United States, a country that does not provide health care for its citizens. That is fundamentally sick. What we need to do is learn the lessons of history. The ruling class have learned the lessons of history, but we fail to do it time after time after time. When I saw about Cooper deciding to prescribe Palestine Action, it reminded me of a former Nazi supporter who changed his mind during the war, Pastor Niemöller. What he said was he was an anti-communist, which is why he was pro-Nazi. He said, when they came for the communists, I said nothing because I wasn't a communist. When they came for the socialists, I said nothing because I wasn't a socialist. When they came for the trade unionists, I said nothing because I wasn't a trade unionist. When they came for the Jews, I said nothing because I was not a Jew. And when they came for me, there was no one left to speak for me. That's the lesson we need to learn. That's why we must support Palestine Action. Those young people that are currently in jail and may be going to jail have risked their entire futures for the people of Palestine. In comparison to what they're suffering, it's nothing, but it's a magnificent gesture by those individuals, and we should always, always support Palestine Action. I'm not a member of Palestine Action, but I believe in direct action, and I believe that's the only way we are going to be able to change the views of this disgusting government. And I expect some of you who
show me it. I'll film it if you want. You want to post at the camera and I'll do that.
There is no future unless we,
get
as
the
a
website,
movement,
you'll get the
unite.
Where are they?
We will have
Oh
our
man,
differences,
there we
we're
go.
forced to
Cheers.
have our differences, but we need to
In case you're
unite
interested.
to argue for peace, to argue for justice, to argue for freedom for every single person in the world. Nobody is superior to me, and nobody is inferior to me. We are all people. We all deserve a decent life. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the amazing speech. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! In our thousands, in our millions! In our thousands, in our millions, we are all Palestinians. In our millions, in our billions, we are all Palestinians. In our millions, in our billions, we are all Palestinians. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terror state. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terror state. Israel is a Israel is the Israel is the Israel is the from the belly of the beast, hands off the Middle East. From the belly of the beast, hands off the Middle East. From the belly of the beast, hands off the Middle East. From the belly of the beast, hands off the Middle East. Right, next up we have Adrian from Leeds Pro-Palestine to speak.
Hi everyone, I'd like to read a statement from co-leader Adrian Ramsey regarding the bombings of Iran. We utterly condemn the reckless attacks on Iran by the United States that can only lead to further dangerous conflict in an already volatile region. There is no international legal basis for this unilateral action that poses a serious threat to international peace and security. Our Prime Minister has shamefully decided to echo the rhetoric of Trump and Netanyahu rather than condemn the indefensible aggression of both Israel and the US. Keir Starmer has further implied that it is justifiable for the Iranian regime to be bombed back to the negotiating table. I fully recognise the brutal nature of the Iranian regime, but this unilateral action is no way to build peace and risks making the UK once again complicit in an escalating Middle East crisis. Unfortunately, I do not have an official statement yet regarding Palestine Action, so I can only represent the views of those of us who are here today supporting you, but this is an egregious abuse of already repressive laws. The Green Party has repeatedly and consistently supported freedom of protest and freedom of speech, and this is a ridiculous reaction to something that is very clearly not terrorism. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Quick announcement, by the way, just over there behind the people here, with the charity store that's collecting for Gaza, so collect get sweets or jewelry or extras as well. The actor there is selling, so please give it a try. Alright, that's this. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! From the belly of the beast! Hands off the Middle East! From the belly of the beast! Hands off the Middle East! From the belly of the beast! Hands off the Middle East! From the belly of the beast! Hands off the Middle East! They say warfare! We say welfare! 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 Thank you. Next, open speaker is Imogen from the Social Workers Society, University of Leeds.
So my university continues to fund and invest in genocide, with my tuition fees going into bombs and weapons instead of back into education to develop and help the new young people of this country. The US is using the rhetoric that Iran is building a new nuclear weapon. While Israel has nuclear weapons, whilst the US has nuclear weapons, whilst the UK has nuclear weapons, I think this rhetoric is a little bit hypocritical, especially when you consider the death and destruction that Israel has caused to those in Gaza. This is also the same rhetoric that was pushed through Iraq in 2003, and I think we all know the truth behind this, and it is critical that we come out onto the streets and pull that out. Because the idea that Israel is the one democratic state in the Middle East is crumbling and falling apart, and some increase in arms spending instead of our education and healthcare system is becoming increasingly obvious. All of this comes at a time where Osama is clamping down on protests from Palestine Action with the police attacks and arrests on the protesters yesterday to kneecap. So I think in this time, we need to stand together, we need to keep fighting, we need to keep coming out on the streets. We cannot be scared into our homes, we cannot be scared off of the streets, off of being loud, and off of calling out what this government is doing, which is murder, genocide, and increased colonization and pushing into the Middle East, which is not our place to be. Now we actually have an event in London in a few weeks called March. You can see lots of pink leaflets over there with memes on Palestine and the crumbling of imperialism and how imperative it is that we come together to understand how we fight this. Because it is the time to come together, it is the time to fight back, to build and be loud. Because when they escalate, we escalate. So let's push this movement into new places, looking at, for example, in Sheffield last week, where we blockaded and we shut down an arms factory that built parts for F-35 jets. We have a place like it just across from Bradford, Palestine. So why don't we go shut that one down? Why don't we move the movement into these new radical spaces? Because the world powers are building and increasing their bombs and their bombings and their murders. So we need to increase our size, we need to increase how loud we are, and we need to increase how it impacts and the damage that we do to their economy and their way of life. So from the belly of the beast, hands off the Middle East. From the belly of the beast, hands off the Middle East. Free, free, Palestine. Free, free, Palestine. Free, free, Palestine.
From the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
from the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
from the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
from the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Stop the genocide.
Stop the genocide.
End apartheid.
End apartheid.
Decolonize.
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 Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
Free, free.
Palestine.
In our thousands, in our millions.
We are all Palestinians.
In our thousands, in our millions.
We are all Palestinians.
In our millions, in our billions.
We are all Palestinians.
In our millions, in our billions.
We are all Palestinians.
Free, free.
Palestine
Sorry, I've not done this before, so I'll perform it. Okay, so just following off from all the people we've heard quite recently and so far, we are seeing drastic changes in the movement. We're also seeing drastic pushback as well from us on the ground below. So when they say that they want to flag Action as a terrorist group, look how many came out to support down in London. When they wanted to push up an arms economy and make factories, not only one in Sheffield shut down, 2 more across the country shut down as well. And for the one in Sheffield, people came from all over. People came from Birmingham, South Wales. People came from every part of the country up in the north and the Midlands to shut down that arms factory. There was not a single space left in there without anyone could get in without us saying no arms coming in or out. That's the way we are pushing back. The movement will take it a step. But we need to do much more than that. Obviously, like we said before, we have Caroline here in West Yorkshire. The back garden between Leeds and Bradford. Keir Starmer saying he wants to build 4 more arms factories. He wants to put £2 billion in more weapons, in nuclear submarines. Money that he's cut from poor society, like Jack mentioned. What he said. This is where we need to take a much more radical shift and push more further and harder than we have before. Not only is this going to involve what's going on in genocide in Gaza, this will involve the entire Middle East and probably even much more further. We'll be seeing, not only are we seeing the collapse of Israel and so the only democracy in the Middle East, we are seeing the world powers that be supporting Israel collapsing in themselves. Many of us have seen just today how Donald Trump started swearing at reporters saying they don't know what the fuck they're doing about Israel and Iran. His proclaimed ceasefire collapsed immediately. His visage as this moral individual, despite how bankrupt he is as a person, is collapsing in front of his supporters and in front of the very world because of the action that we are taking in exposing every single lie that the world news are saying today. So we are going to make that shift. So this Saturday there'll be a protest and it'll have 3 messages to it. Stop the war, stop the genocide, and stop the oppression. And I urge everyone, we're going to need as many voices on those streets on Saturday, as loud as we possibly can. We are seeing the numbers rise back up, and we will rise to the occasion and fight back against this state's complicity, and fight back against every message of imperialism, of dehumanization, and of death that the Western governments are pushing. So please, come down, raise your voices, and we have some of the chapters over here who are incredible at making their voices heard on those moments. So everyone come down, we are making sure that we will not be silenced like Palestine Action are, because if they go silent, we get louder. Thank you. Thank you for coming and hopefully see you Saturday.
We are all Palestine Action! 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 We are all answer now! And the Caesar answer now! And the Caesar answer now! And the Caesar answer now! We want justice, you say how! We want justice, you say how! We want justice, you say how! Stop arming Israel now! Stop arming Israel now! Stop arming Israel now! Stop arming Israel now! Stop arming Israel That's why you make us proud. That's why you make us proud. We are all Palestine Action. 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 We are all Palestine Action all Palestine Action! We are all Palestine Action! Say it clear, say it loud! 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 All action make us proud! 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 All action make us proud!
Okay, I want everyone to repeat after me again. Sorry for my risky Arabic, but I believe we should be doing some Arabic chants because Palestine is Arab and Palestine belongs to Palestinians. So repeat after me. من المية للمية من المية للمية فلسطين عربية فلسطين عربية وإسرائيل حرامية وإسرائيل حرامية فلسطين عربية
But it's not my problem that I don't know.
So it's a moot point now because the event's over.
What does moot point mean? So I can, if the event's over, I can go?
No, you can stay here.
As stupid as the worst coming out.
Also, the event's over, but now I can stay where I'm staying. You know nothing about it?
No, I know about this point. So just stay there.
Well, what's that got to do with anything?
That's when you get your forces.
You have no authority. What did you say? You say your balls what? When you get your balls what? What did you just say? That's when you get your balls what?
What we don't want is stupid things. So we speak so it's over there. I'm going back in.
What's that mean? What's that mean? Check it. You're accusing me of something that you don't know that I've done. So you're telling me that I'm drunk. He's telling me that I'm drunk. Alright, so what do you want to check?
Those things do alcohol.
I'm
no, we don't
sorry
need to stop.
Sorry about that. One must visit you. My behaviour.
Oh, cheers for the £10.
You at least got
See
some
you
drama.
later. Oh no. Cheers for the tenner. He's paid for the fuel here. We know it's the mostly white middle class. I don't know if he has had a drink.
Are you discriminating against me now?
But it's over, so it don't really matter. I thought it was actually being pro them. I thought it was saying down with Israel. I didn't realise what it was saying.
Israel! But that upsets me. Why does it upset me? But I was surrounded by a group of people. I did put myself. I'm proud. I didn't express myself peacefully because you pushed me out. Oh, because you assumed it wasn't going to end peacefully, so therefore you pushed me out. You assumed it wasn't going to end peacefully, and then you pushed me out.
Yes.
Alright, so how is my life going to end? Because you are the all-seeing, all-giving. Hello? Am I retarded?
That's the personal question you might want to answer yourself.
Yeah. It's so...
Israel! 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 Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Israel! Free Palestine! Free I'll go. There you go. Swearing for? That just makes no fucking sense whatsoever. How are you? Yeah, doing alright, bud. I had an instant. I had an instant last night. My name is Daniel. I am from Bradford. I'm not gonna lie, I am 54 years old.
And we thought it was outside the room.
I am not angry. No anger. I look like that.
Looks like it's over. Seems to have ended friendly.
Tell me what the problem is and I will solve it. Yes, spoken for you. How are you? You were talking about how we have spoken for us. This is not difficult. This is not rocket science, gentlemen. I'm not going to lie, it went about instruction either way. Got it. We're not arbitrary. Let's sort it out. To be honest, Daniel, your name, shake hands. Around the table. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. God bless everybody in this square. God bless everybody in this square. Everybody, God bless. God bless.
I half expected
Souls
I can see since I was getting
souls
brought across
understand. Just God bless.
come over being dead and arrest me straight away.
God
He's
is
like,
behind
well,
me.
what's your side of the story? So I told him, he's like,
There is no problem. So let's stop trying to cause carnage on the streets. God is God. God is above us. God is above us. What means so what? What means so what? God is above us. Calm down. Calm down. calm down. Like a sunset over the sea. Like a sunset over the sea. I might confess my name to you. No. I might confess my name to you. No. I don't mean anything. Leave me alone. What do you mean? I don't know who did. I did. Come on then, brother. I did. But you let me there. I'm asking you. And I'm the one causing the problems. Okay, I'm sorry.
There you are. I'll fist my
Well,
You don't want to shake my hand, but you'll fist bump me.
that made something interesting, didn't it? It was dull until then. But it was dull, wasn't it, until that happened.
And that was Daniel. Not a Jew, not an Israeli. Don't know what he was.
I think we
But
do.
he loved everybody. He really didn't like being called baby.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. And it looks like it's over. It looks like we've had a do. It has been going on for an hour and 11 minutes. And the people at the restaurant